Just approaching one of the student groups working on this project, some macro invertebrate communities on the river. And we've got Esme, Jordan, Emily, Amy and Maria. They're environmental science students at Aberystwyth University. I'm just going to ask them a few questions, really, just to put us in the picture. So, where are we? Can you just sort of say where we are on the river?
What is it? We're at the end of the River Dina, going into the lake.
How far upstream from the lake are we, roughly?
Pardon?
How far upstream from the lake?
About 400.
400 metres. So what are you guys looking at here?
I'm looking at macro invertebrate communities at different segments in the river. So this segment of the river is more unmanaged and it's a bit more natural, how it should be. And then after we've done this sampling, we're going to go a bit further upstream into the managed area and then take more samples.
What's your method for looking at the macro invertebrate communities here?
Kick sampling.
Kick sampling, okay.
So 2 minutes of kick sampling at the left bank, centre and right bank. And we're doing that at 3 different sample points here and 3 different sample points at the top.
Superb. All right, I'm going to zoom in onto your tray. Can one of you say what you've got in there?
Go on then.
Roughly. So the kick sampling method involves kicking into a net, basically, and retrieving the organisms. And I can see a few things moving in there, but...
There's a lot of freshwater shrimp, the larger ones there, things that move in
Found a
there.
few beetle larvae.
Beetle larvae, okay.
We've got a lot of pond
snails, but they're very hard to see.
One species we've only found down here, we haven't found upstream, was the stonefly nymph.
Okay.
That's another one.
All right. So your sense is, because you were doing this yesterday as well, upstream, but you're going to do a different spot today. Your sense is there are not necessarily more species, but there's a greater abundance of species.
A large amount of pond snails and freshwater shrimp down here,
Okay, so the hypothesis that this unmanaged section of river, because of its greater physical habitat diversity, greater hydraulic diversity, that correlates with greater ecological diversity.
Yeah.
Superb. We'll await to see your results to see whether that hypothesis is confirmed or not. Thank you very much.
Thank you.